Jesus Christ. All right, howdy. This is WindleyMania. That definitely got in there, you clearing your throat. My name is Andrew, and with me, as always, is man's best friend, Devin Hopkins.
You know what? You got a nickname. You know what your nickname is?
What?
Needs a fucking sleep apnea machine.
Oh,
Andrew Reidner over here.
I was just going to ask you how you're doing, and you're coming out with the insults already.
Oh, I'm tired of being man's best friend.
Well, you don't like I think that's a very endearing name, you know.
So is sleep apnea Andrew.
Sleep apnea. That's not really a name. That's just sort of. I don't even think I'd have to go to a doctor to find out if
You'll be sleep apnea doctor's best friend.
I don't remember the last time I've actually been to a doctor.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, I went last year because I had bronchitis, and that was it. And they said, "Yep, you have bronchitis." And I was like, "Thanks, I knew that."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, you're a doctor. Tell me something I don't know."
Had to get a prescription.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been. I don't think. I can't remember the last time I've been to a doctor. I imagine if I went, it would just be nothing but bad news.
This is like why I'm just not gonna go. It's like if I don't know,
maybe it's better not knowing.
Yeah.
And just let it creep up on me on, when I least expect it. Much like death.
Yeah.
What a great beginning.
It's a great beginning.
And we
can scrap that if you want.
No.
We're gonna keep going?
No, we're gonna keep going because we're very behind on our schedule.
Yeah, we have some explaining to do.
Listen, I'm glad you were posting things saying, the WindleyMania was gonna be delayed because we weren't
on top of
our shit. I felt it was kind of mean-spirited, but
it was true. We weren't on top of our shit.
Sure, but
we were on top of different shit.
I felt it was a little mean-spirited.
I didn't mean
But here's the thing. I'm glad you did that because if you just said, WindleyMania delayed or whatever, and there was just like a regular note, no little attitude to it, I would be getting countless messages and emails about being upset people about the WindleyMania. But since you did that, I feel like everyone was like, okay, cool. They know they made a mistake.
Yeah, we made a mistake, and we know that. We're very sorry.
Yeah. So I ended up just going to Transylvania and settling my great grand uncle's estate, and nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. No one took hostage of the show.
There was no.
Hopefully that doesn't happen ever. I mean, I don't know why that would happen, but
we were kind of worried it would,
right?
But it didn't, because when you're not around, we don't know what's going to happen to the podcast.
Yeah. Well, nothing happened to it.
And
everything went fine.
Everything went fine.
I went to Transylvania.
Everything was good.
I took care of the castle. Hopefully, they said it was kind of a weird time. It was Halloween and stuff.
Right?
They're like, it's Halloween. They have weird accents over there.
I bet.
And
it's cool that you've traveled pretty quick because we were doing some shows too.
Yeah, well, I came back right before.
Oh yeah.
The week because I was like, listen, it was kind of unexpected. I mean, my great grandfather, or granduncle rather, he woke up in the middle of the day, and he was like a weird guy. He liked to sleep at night, and or sleep during the day rather, and be up at night. And I don't know. He just the weather wasn't to his liking, and everything went fine. Nothing bad happened. Yeah. Yep. Now, and I'm back. I am.
You're back in one piece.
Yeah.
You made it. And
we did some shows over the weekend.
We did.
Halloween weekend.
We did a Halloween weekend shows. We dressed like the band Windley for both Halloween shows.
I think my costume was really good. As far as dressing up like Andrew.
Yeah, you really pull off a great Andrew.
Yeah.
Did I do a good Devin? I couldn't.
It was a little different. It wasn't when I close my eyes and think of Devin
at night.
Yeah, and right before I go to sleep.
Yeah,
I go, man's best friend. I don't see because you're very you take pride in your fashion.
I take pride in my fashion.
I mean, it feels like it. I mean, you look at you're wearing all sorts of colors. And,
I got a couple
different
colors.
all sorts of layers.
Yeah.
And you got accessories.
I do.
You're wearing a big hat with a feather poking out of it.
Yeah, the hat with the feathers.
You got your ears pierced. When I close my eyes, though, I think of when we were boys. And when we were boys, you just wore like just a shirt and some.
I wore
shorts.
a lot of ill-fitting clothes because I was
and that's
I was
the way it
oddly
should
shaped.
be. That's the way it should be.
I should be wearing I should be wearing ill-fitting clothes.
But now you're just like you look like again you just look like a guy in an insurance commercial.
Probably like what kind of insurance?
I mean probably like car insurance, and
What are we talking? Progressive, Geico, General?
I would
State
say
Auto?
State Farm.
I'm State Farm.
Yeah,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
sure.
That's what they say.
Yeah, thanks.
You've always dressed the same.
Yeah,
You're always,
I think I perfected it
Yeah.
a long time ago, and I don't hear any complaints from anyone, so I just kind of.
But I mean, right now you're a little different. You got your ballroom gown.
Well,
How was the ball?
Well, I mean, I dress wear on.
Know much you love balls.
I do. I love dressing up for the balls.
Yeah.
Well, we played some shows over the weekend.
We played
I don't really
shows.
know how to follow that up, the balls, but what? Okay, so we went to
Greensboro,
yeah.
North Carolina.
Yeah. How about this? Can we do like a top 5 bands? Because we saw a lot of 5 bands.
A lot
or
of
you think
five
that would
bands?
be a top 5 bands over the weekend, or would that be inappropriate?
I don't know if would it be inappropriate?
I don't know. Because would the other bands go like, well, I'm not in the top 5?
I don't know who's listening.
That would stink. I don't know.
Do you have
Yeah,
to-
forget it. Let's
it.
just we went to the Fayetteville.
Yeah.
No, we went to
Greensboro
et cetera. And I just guess I just wanted to highlight like who was that first band? Cheap Seed.
Cheap Speed.
Cheap Speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like
They really liked Black Sabbath.
yeah.
That's what I gathered from their music.
And
They were really cool.
yeah,
Liked them a lot.
they were jamming.
Mm-hmm.
Sunshine's Moonlight. That was one of the more because I went into it knowing that was just the one guy,
Yeah.
but it was just like he had everything down.
Yeah, he's like
He was really tight.
He's got really good like command over an audience.
Yeah,
he's a good front man.
yeah, he was yelling at people to tell him what to do.
Yeah.
And by God,
they did it.
They did it.
Yeah. I was in there too for a minute. The fuck was
That
that?
sounds like a rooster,
Is that a rooster?
perhaps.
Do we get roosters? No, there's usually geese. I don't know. There's some kind of bird.
There's some bird. Who else played? Oh, the Consequences of Our Own Actions.
Yeah, they were really cool.
They were really
I
cool.
like
Yeah,
them.
I feel like they. I'll say this: they were the cleanest sounding band as
Yeah.
far as like you could hear everything, and everything sounded good.
I think they definitely
'Cause,
sounded
you know,
better than
I
we did.
did-
I couldn't tell how we sounded.
At DIY shows, and especially ones like this where there's no like what they were just like a PA, and sometimes they would mic up a cabinet.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It had a
like,
PA in a kind of smaller room that was oriented interestingly.
yeah,
But they made it sound good.
yeah, and we were loud as fuck.
We were too loud. We were
No,
we were all a little
We were there for a long time.
We were there for a while. We had drank some
we took
beers.
the Rockies. We climbed the Rockies.
we climbed the Rockies and they were blue.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, we had a good time. That was a cool place too.
Etc.
Greensboro.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get back there sometime.
And then we went back to the Quality Inn. Remember that?
Yeah, we had it was a Quality Inn.
Quality.
Pillows were not quality.
No, my neck felt like someone was standing on me.
It sounded
all
like you
night.
were suffering.
What do you mean?
Well, going back to me calling you the sleep apnea guy. Yeah, you sounded like you were having a really bad time breathing.
I slept like
You woke up. You slept like you said. I slept like a baby.
Yeah, I slept like a baby, man. And, you know, I guess like that's not, well, babies like, don't they like.
Babies wake up a lot and scream.
Yeah, so maybe I slept like, how about, I know it's past Halloween, but like a corpse.
Yeah.
You know? I wasn't opening my eyes or
you made some scary like corpsey noises, like ghost noises.
No,
and
I
stuff.
don't know. I was asleep.
You were going, oh.
No, listen, I did.
And then there was like an organ playing too.
I woke up for a split second and because you and Garrett were talking, and
me and Connor, because Connor got up to get earplugs.
Well, I heard Garrett go like, "What the fuck?" And then you were like, "He needs a fucking sleep." Or what is it? What they
No,
call it?
I woke up.
He needs a fucking CPAP machine.
I woke up and said, "What the fuck?" Because I heard something like fall or something.
Yeah.
And it like jolted me awake because I was like just about to doze off for like the 5th time, and it woke me up. And then Connor's like, "I can't sleep," and I was like, "Yeah, you need a fucking CPAP machine."
Yeah, it woke me up. You guys arguing over my my slumber, and I didn't really care for it.
Hey man,
I slept great.
I'm sorry.
Except I woke. I mean, those pillows were just
Those
atrocious.
pillows were not quality. Hey,
you like a nice firm one or a big soft? Like, what do you like out of a pillow?
I like I like my this is gonna be controversial right here.
Okay.
I've got a MyPillow.
You like your MyPillow?
Like my MyPillow.
Or you love your MyPillow?
Love my MyPillow.
Yeah.
That Mike Lindell.
What did he do?
He's
I don't keep up with the news.
He denies that the election was legitimate, and he's a big.
I feel like there's far worse things that.
Well, no, he's said a lot worse than that, and he's he's been kind of like deplatformed and everything, and
They still sell pillows?
I don't know.
He slings them?
I don't know if he's still slinging pillows.
Okay.
But he makes a damn fine pillow.
Okay. And you love it?
I love my MyPillow.
Yeah.
People might think like, "Hey, Devin, why are you supporting that guy?" It's like, well, I didn't buy it.
How long? You've had it for a while.
I've had it for a while. I've had it for like, let's see, I got it for Christmas like 3 or 4 years ago. It was one of my Christmas presents because my stepmom got one for all of us. I saw them all around the Christmas tree. I was like, "Did we got MyPillows?"
Yeah.
She said, "I didn't wrap them because they were like
pillows.
They were too complicated to wrap."
Yeah.
So
it's a very complex shape of pillow.
it was like in the box, like all the boxes were the same. So we would have just all been like, "What's this?" Oh, a MyPillow. Oh, what could this be?
Right.
It's the same shape, but
Or she could have put different items in MyPillow boxes.
she could have.
Yeah.
But they were MyPillows.
A little bit of mystery.
Got to wash it every so often so it gets fluffy again.
And also, like,
Because you sweat on it.
Yeah, you sleep.
Yeah.
Wash it. What you got? What did we do the next day? Greensboro.
We woke up.
Or Fayetteville.
We got some quality breakfast.
How was it?
Again. It was
I
good.
can't eat breakfast.
You can't eat breakfast.
It makes me feel terrible.
I do it like sometimes. I usually do something light, but sometimes I'm all about breakfast.
And maybe that's probably like, I feel like if I told a doctor that,
it goes back to that.
Yeah, they'd be like, "You're supposed to eat breakfast." And it's like, I can't. I wake up in the morning. It's like, that's the last thing I want to do.
Not even like
eat.
a protein bar or anything?
Nothing, dude. I can't do it.
I at least do a protein bar and a banana or something every morning with my coffee. With my large Dunkin' iced coffee.
Makes me feel bad.
But we went to it took us like an hour to figure out what we were gonna do. Because we were like, well, we got like an hour and a half drive to Fayetteville, and then the show doesn't start till like 6 or 7. So we went to the Barcade, watched the Panthers game, and played some video games.
Oh yeah, they had the dollar mimosas.
We had dollar mimosas.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
That was good.
Walked around some of Greensboro for a little bit. We went to that wing place.
Well, at the box car, I spent all my tokens on NBA hoops.
Yeah.
Except for we played the Jurassic Park. I spent like 90% of my tokens.
You were playing the basketball games?
Yeah. The when you shoot it's like you're actually shooting. And I did it like in succession of each other. And I was fucking dying. And I finally got I had like a collection of fucking just
slop.
Yeah, slop in my gut. And
yeah.
Like working all that, playing NBA hoops, it all worked itself out. So I was in that. It had a really big bathroom in there.
Yeah, it was a nice bathroom.
Yeah. It was really echoey. You want to think about that.
Yeah, I'm sure it was
Slap in the water. Yeah, it was a fucking mess though.
Made a symphony in there.
That's why I was hungry. I mean, I know like I could go in any room and be like, oh, I'm hungry, and it'd be like, yeah, what gives? But I was like really hungry because I fucking all the sheets.
Everything was gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we ate sheets like 4 times.
Yeah.
3 times. Perfect.
I still have half of a sandwich.
You do?
Yeah. It's probably getting gross. Probably should get rid of it.
Oh, from Sunday?
Yeah.
The steak sub, right?
Yeah. Then you went to that was that Buffalo place.
Buffalo wing place.
Yeah.
That we thought was gonna be like a little bit cheaper, just in comparison to other places.
Yeah.
And then we got there, and it took like an hour and a half, maybe longer.
It took a long time.
It took a very long time, and it wasn't the staff's fault. I think they had some kind of like ticket printer malfunction.
Yeah.
And they didn't really like tell us, but I heard her tell someone else about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, that's what happened. But we paid like, it was weird how they had it set up, because they just said, hey, scan the thing and pay with the app. And so we couldn't really say like, hey, can we like, we couldn't just leave. We already paid. So we were just in it for the long haul.
Yeah. And
we should have just went to Sheets.
Those were really spicy.
Yeah.
The ones I got.
My mediums were. They had just. I played it safe. Probably the wise thing to do.
Yeah.
I just got the medium hot wings, and they had a good flavor.
Yeah.
Nice amount of heat.
Greensboro is it's an interesting town.
Yeah. Definitely interesting.
But we played at the Rowan.
We played at the Rowan skate park again in Fayetteville.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was really fun.
Yeah, I went there, and it was it's a lot of like just like people out.
Yeah, there's a lot of people just at the skate park, I guess. I guess they were just like, oh, okay, I'll pay $10 to see some bands.
Yeah,
which is freaking awesome.
And there was the that was the Merciless Release.
Merciful Release. Spider Bucket. Our good
their drummer Rambo was awesome.
They had a drummer. His name was Rambo.
Yeah, he was like a 7-year-old kid, and he reminded me like his playing, just because he was like so relaxed while doing it, was like Gene Hoglan.
Yeah.
And I told him I didn't know who Gene Hoglan was.
Hopefully, he looked him up.
Yeah, hopefully. Because I've been asking drummers who their favorite drummers are.
Yeah. Because I heard you ask the other guy in Cheap Speed.
Yeah. It's John Bonham.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. But Spider Bucket and Incest Breath, which with a name like Incest Breath, I thought it was gonna be like a dumbass band.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, but they were really
good.
Fucking good. Yeah.
These are all like these. I don't think any of those. They were all like young. They were.
Yeah.
They were like probably like all under 20.
Yeah.
I know Incest Breath. They were all under 20. Like I don't know. I think someone was like 15 in that band. Their bass player, he was playing.
Was upside down.
He was playing a right-handed bass upside down, because he was left-handed, but he didn't flip the strings.
Yeah.
He didn't reorient it. He didn't have it reset up. Like, what the fuck? That's hard. That's hard to do. But he was killing it.
Yeah, sounded like it.
And then there were people outside. We heard a bunch of like, oh shit. Yeah. And then we were like, oh fuck, what happened?
I thought so. I thought someone hit my car.
You thought someone, specifically your car,
because they were like going towards where I parked.
Yeah,
in the parking lot. I was like, what the fuck?
We walk over there, and I posted a clip on our Instagram. These couple of people, they were lighting scooters on fire and riding them around and doing tricks and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to do it.
Yeah, you did.
And I did. I was on fire.
Quite the daredevil.
Not really.
I mean,
I
could have caught.
I could have caught more on fire.
You could have had lighter fluid all over you.
Yeah.
Just been up in flames.
But I was like, again, we climbed the Rockies.
Yeah.
And after like 4 cans, I feel like I could do anything.
Sure.
So I was like, I want to get on.
Yeah.
And then the second time I did it, he's like, can I light your shoe on fire too?
He asked you?
Yeah. And I said, sure. I said, sure, fuck it. I don't know, because I guess it looked cooler. I mean, there was like a 7-year-old kid out there doing it, and he was lighting the whole fucking scooter on fire.
Yeah.
He was lighting the handlebars and shit.
Yeah.
And he was like 7. I think it was the owner of the place was his kid. Yeah. And I was like, well, if that kid's doing it,
right,
nah, I can do it.
Yeah.
So he inspired me. Shout out to that kid. I didn't catch his name.
I just call him Devin.
You think his name's Devin?
Yeah.
Well, shout out to him. He's got a cool name.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was on fire. I ruined a good pair of sweatpants.
Yeah, they were fucked up.
And my shoe was fine. I needed a new shoelace for it. But now my shoe looks a little bit toasted.
Yeah.
Looks a little well done.
Yeah, I could believe it.
It looks like a marshmallow because they're white and green, and the white part looks like a toasted marshmallow.
It's kind of scrumptious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we left.
We got the sheets again.
Yeah.
And then
what was I guess that was it, right?
yeah, that was the weekend.
Then it was Halloween.
It was Halloween.
Did you get any trick-or-treaters last night?
We got a lot of trick-or-treaters. Not as much as we did last year.
Yeah.
But like the neighborhood I'm in, like it's kind of like a neighborhood that you would go to if you didn't have like a lot of trick-or-treaters or a lot of like trick-or-treaters in your neighborhood. So like it's like if you live like in an apartment or something. I think we had a lot of people from the apartments coming across the street. So it was like even more packed. Like it was like people from other neighborhoods coming in and like the kids in our neighborhood. So
sure.
A lot going on.
Uh-huh.
You know what makes me irritated with some of the trick-or-treaters?
What's that?
When they don't walk around. When they
What do
have
you
like
mean?
when they have like their parents riding around with the trunk open and they're just sitting there in the trunk and then they just get out and then they get back in the car and they're like riding around the whole time. It's like, walk around.
Wait, they ride around in their car?
Yeah, they ride around the car and then get out of the car and then go to the houses. Like the parents
Is that
will
like a safety thing?
I don't know. It's just like I wouldn't want to drive. I get nervous driving around.
It sucks.
Yeah, I mean, we've delivered pizzas on Halloween.
Yeah.
It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
There's people all over the damn place.
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to drive? And it's like,
It's in the yard.
yeah,
There's so many cars pulled up.
right. It's like, walk around
Yeah.
and you can look at everyone's costume. You could probably make some friends. I know I didn't ever make friends.
I didn't
But,
know. What was your Halloween costume?
I didn't have a costume.
Well, I mean, like, what was like your best one, you think?
The best one, there was a kid that had a really good Michael Myers mask that stood out to
No,
me.
I was talking about you.
My best
From your-
costume?
Yeah, from your youth.
I don't know. I always would get those like edgier costumes, like
Wait,
just
what do you
whatever
mean?
like skull costume they had that had like a robe and like a skeleton, or if it had like blood on its mask or
Well,
something.
it's Halloween.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta be
It's not
scary.
really edgy.
guy.
I feel like if you were like a Native American, that'd be pretty edgy. But that's just.
What?
I mean, because like don't.
What?
I'm just saying, like, don't dress up like a Native American.
Oh, that kind of edgy.
Like,
I meant like
it's Halloween. You can do it. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
spooky or like
yeah,
a
I
skull.
was like,
Nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You
no.
wanted to be really scary.
I
is what
wanted to
you're
be.
saying.
I would get scary costumes, so
Right.
I had like a lot of those types of costumes.
Okay.
Nothing really sticks out to me in particular.
Sure.
Oh, I dressed like SpongeBob when I was 4.
Oh.
And it was like really big costume.
Uh-huh.
It looked kind of dumb. There's probably a picture of me somewhere.
This is really. It was okay. So was your? Where was
I
your
remember
head?
my dad actually took me that year. My
Okay.
dad took me. He got me that costume.
Okay.
I wanted to be SpongeBob.
Now, but where was like where was your head? And was it just above?
I thought you said, "Where was my dad?"
No.
Oh, I said that.
Where was your? Yeah, where was your dad?
Yeah, he was right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the SpongeBob costume. How does that work? Does your head on top of his head? Or
No,
is your-
well, that one I think I was like enclosed in the SpongeBob.
Oh, so you couldn't see your head. You were just like,
Yeah.
Okay, you were in.
I'm
there.
pretty sure that's
You
how
were
it was.
inside SpongeBob.
And I remember this old dude was like, "What are you, a piece of cheese?" I was like,
I guess
"No,
when
I'm
SpongeBob, we were 4, SpongeBob was a little newer, I guess.
Yeah.
So not really an old guy would figure that out. I was Darth Vader a lot.
You were Darth Vader a lot?
Yeah, my mom got me like a souped up Darth Vader suit. And she was like,
makes sense.
and that's what you're going to be for Halloween for the
the
rest of your life. Yeah.
This is a good costume. You better not grow.
Oh, I fucking grew. And that was like part of the problem was like my last year I did trick or treating. I remember this because I was way too fucking big for this thing.
How long did you trick or treat? Like, when was your cutoff year?
I think I was 10 or 11, maybe.
I think I went
Maybe 10.
a little longer. I went until I was in like 7th grade.
Oh, okay.
But there was like people in our neighborhood last night that were like definitely in high school. And I think they just wanted free candy. I don't really blame them. And some of them weren't even in costumes. I was like,
Sure.
you didn't get any candy. You got dressed up.
No, but the last year my head was too big, so I went. But I still used the costume. But I wore the like the Vader hat,
Yeah.
but not like the face part. And I just had like, and I had his buttons, but no cape. So I was a Death Star technician.
Oh.
Yeah.
You made it work.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Which I don't know if they wore short sleeves on the Death Star, but I was like, you know, I was more like, I wasn't like in the bridge with the laser and stuff. I was just sort of like a maintenance technician, I guess. You know, just sort of like I took out the trash.
You were credited as henchman holding wrench.
Sure, yeah, So yeah, I was home too late last night. Or yeah, when was Halloween? Yesterday. Yeah, I was home too late. And there was like a couple teenagers, and I was like, I kind of felt like I said the thing where when the kids open the door, like, what are you supposed to be? I literally, there was like just kids, like they were fucking low effort costumes.
Yeah, there was
just
some low
like
effort costumes.
there's this one kid running around with like a white t-shirt and some shorts, and then just like like red Sharpie on his face, and I was literally just like, what are you supposed to be? Yeah, no
like,
fucking answer.
You don't get candy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It was, yeah, it was. I saw a lot of that in our neighborhood too.
yeah, I don't think
my favorite also was like the parents that took their like newborn baby to get candy. It's like, you know, they're just getting candy for them. They're just gonna get free candy. He doesn't have teeth. He can't eat Twizzlers.
I'd say you can't. Can they walk?
No.
Yeah, no teeth.
No teeth. They had a newborn with them.
Right.
They just wanted free candy. It's like, go to the store.
Yeah. How I feel like Halloween's like I feel I'm not gonna like, unless I'm home, which I mean for the past few years I haven't been home for Halloween, so I feel I just kind of forget about it. You know,
Yeah.
It's just sort of like another day. I don't really like. I don't get into the spooky too much.
I don't get it. I do sometimes.
I like it. I think it's
fine.
cool. I like the direct decorations. There's one place. Where is that? The back of what's that? Down the road. Is it Bay Road?
Oh, Bay Road. They're like
the fucking dinosaurs and shit. They have like dinosaur skeletons in their yard. They're massive.
I didn't see those.
I don't know if they did it this year, but they did it the past couple of years.
I remember like delivering in that area and seeing those fucking mansions and some of those places go all out. And
yeah.
it's like, you know, they give the full size candy bars out.
Oh, sure. King size.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's where those kids should be going.
Yeah. Now, Devin, you gonna get some discount candy?
I might.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, we still have a lot at home because they had 2 extra bags.
Sure.
And
hey, let me ask you something.
I ate a lot.
I was just thinking about the discount candy. When you go to the store, what is your limit on the express? If like you go to like Food Lion or something, they got the express.
Yeah.
12 items or less.
Mm-hmm.
You ever try to push it?
Occasionally.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
what's your limit on pushing it?
if it's 10, I'll see if I can sneak 15 by.
Uh-huh.
But like, yeah, I usually go to the store like once every 2 weeks, so I usually have more than that. So
Sure, you're not in there a lot.
yeah,
Like as far as like the express lane.
the express lane. I mean, if I but yeah, if I were gonna push it, if it were like 10 items or less, I'd probably try to sneak 15 on because I know that the cashier's like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna police it that hard.
Some guy, I never push it.
You never push it?
No. I count. If I look like I have like a little bit, I always make sure to count.
Yeah.
And if it's like 12 or less, but I have like 13 things, I'm not going to do it.
You're not gonna push it?
No.
Even just one item?
Rules are rules.
You're a better man than me.
They're there for a reason. That 12 or less thing.
Yeah.
They fucking mean it.
They see some asshole like me come by. They're like,
Yeah.
they like get on their walkie-talkies like,
No, some guy in front of me today was fucking pushing it.
Like too much?
And it didn't bother me. I was just like, what a shame, you know? And,
It's like, read the sign.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of courtesy. You know?
Yeah. You know, I just had, you know, my Coke Zero and 2 boxes of mac and cheese, you know, ready to go in the express lane.
That's the
Not,
meal of
and
champs.
not the powder, do what?
That's the meal of champs, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeah. And not the powder mac and cheese. I got to get the cream.
The Velveeta?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. The powder, like, if you're pulling out the powder and the butter and the milk and you're doing all that shit, you might as well just make a real food, make real meal, you know? If you're pulling out all the shit in measuring cups,
Yeah.
you know, just get the cream.
So the Velveeta is...
Just squirt it in there.
Yeah.
Just squirt it in. Now, but
I'm a sucker for that fucking craft dinner, though. I could eat a whole box.
yeah, well, it's just make a whole meal then, you know? You gotta do that. In my opinion. In my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to like boil the noodles and squirt the cream in there, you know? I don't want to fucking get the spoon.
No reason to get extra dairy involved.
Yeah, cut up some butter. No. But the guy in front of me, he had like, it was 12 or less, but he had like, I counted, it was like 27 things.
Jesus Christ.
But they were like small things, and I was like, all right. And the guy behind me was so mad. He was furious. And then the guy in front of me, they were both like 2 old guys. The one guy was like old and just like not fucking here old.
Yeah.
The guy behind me was old, Northeastern, in everyone's fucking business.
Yeah.
Old. And the guy in front of me, you know, he was taking his time with his 27 items in the express lane, and you know, he wanted some dip. So the girl had to go run and get some dip. And dude was behind me just like, oh, come on. And he tapped me on the fucking shoulder, which I don't like because I got my earbuds in. I'm not gonna fucking talk to people. I had to pull it out. And he taps me. He's like, can you believe this guy? It's like, I can't believe you, dude. Like, you're yelling. I can hear you through here. And yeah, he was having a bad time. And then I get my shit in there. Oh, in the Food Lion card, he's like yanking out the card as slow as possible and hand it. And he's like, just put the phone number in, and just yelling.
My God.
And I go over there and I fucking, dude, I'm scared, dude. I'm like, go, put it in the fucking bag. I press my phone number in fucking fast as shit. And and he was like, nah, this guy gets it. And I was like, fuck you, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's like people like that, like they just make me nervous when they start doing shit like that. That happened one time at like to me at Circle K.
Yeah.
They had like one person running, you know, they have like 2 or 3 registers. So they had like one person trying to run back and forth between all of them to get everyone rang up. And the line was really long, and there was a dude behind me, and he was just saying same sort of shit, like, come on, it doesn't take that long to ring someone up. Shit like that. It's like, I turned around and said, dude, like, fuck you.
Yeah.
He's like, they want 50. He's like, they want $15 an hour. Can you believe that? And I was like, God damn, now, just shut up. And I got to the register, and it was the one across from Papa John's. So I was there all the time. So I said to the cashier, I was like, sorry about that, dude. And she's like, yeah, just brush it off, you know?
Another day. Now I get like it's old people. It's like, oh, they're old people. Why should they care? They're old. They've earned their behavior by living on this rock and, you know, doing whatever they had to do. I think, you know, maybe care a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, like you're still here.
Fucking make me put your arm behind your back, dude. I swear, tap me on the fucking shoulder, dude. Hey, I know you're old, but I got fucking these things in my ears, and it's like, hey man, don't want to talk.
Yeah,
obviously, I'm fucking listening to Mike Francesa right now, dude. I'm listening to another fucking old guy complain about shit.
I need 2 of them.
You know, I don't need to hear you as well, man.
It's like, hey man, dude in front of me is living his life.
Yeah. Hey,
why don't you try it?
Hey, you know what he's doing? Fucking easy living.
He's easy living.
That's the way I shouldn't have gotten scared. But I just wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I mean,
he already made,
it's reasonable to.
He already made physical contact with me. I didn't like that.
It's reasonable, like, you know, you don't want to add stress to a grocery store trip.
Yeah,
I wear the earbuds too sometimes.
I should have asked. Hey, wasn't going to the grocery store back in your day like fucking going to a nice fancy restaurant or something? Like, oh, we're all gonna get in the car and we're all gonna go up there, put on your Sunday's best. We're all gonna go get a big butterball and look at the lobsters in the tank, and we're gonna have a good time at the grocery store. But no, now you got to ruin it for everyone else,
sir.
Yeah. Yep.
It was your Food Line trip today.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
I don't know. You just asked me how much. You started off with how much do you push the express limit? Oh. And I said, it depends. Like, you know, if I'm feeling lucky.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow. The discount candy.
Yeah, he said discount candy.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about candy too.
Yeah.
It's you get a lot of it? What do you like to keep your eye out for?
I mean, like, I usually just get like the variety bag, like what I bought for the show, like the, you know, Snickers, M&M's, Skittles, you know, just the classics like that.
Yeah.
Reese's Cups.
Your sweet tooth.
Yeah, I've been trying to tame it.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot. And I ate a lot of candy yesterday.
Really? I haven't had any.
Huh?
I haven't had any.
You haven't had any?
Yeah.
I was picking candy off the table when we were outside handing it out to the kids. I was like, no love for Twizzlers? I was taking all the Twizzlers.
You like Twizzlers?
I like Twizzlers. I think
they're kind of like, why did they make those again? For what?
What?
Twizzlers?
Licorice?
Well, yeah, like just like
why they make it?
It's cherry, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, it's strawberry a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if you really like to chew on something for way longer than you need to.
God.
You like Twizzlers. And I like Twizzlers sometimes. It's not my go-to every time, but I saw them there and I got excited. I was like, no one wants these? I'll take them.
All right.
Did you like my fart?
I heard it. It slapped out of there.
I needed that.
Yeah. Did you watch any horror movies?
You're
a big horror movie guy. You got a Reanimator shirt on.
I do have a Reanimator shirt on. I love Reanimator.
You like the horror?
I like the horror.
The horror.
The horror?
I don't know. I not really.
You're not super big on it. I actually haven't really watched a whole lot this year.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched I usually watch the original Halloween. Last year I watched like the first 5 Halloween movies.
Wow.
And then I watched like what was the newest one last year? Ends. It was not good. Or what was it? Was it Kills last year? Halloween Kills?
Yeah, you're asking the wrong. I watched
the newest one's Halloween Ends.
Justin showed me one of the new ones, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I know the third one.
You like the third one?
I do like the third one.
Yeah,
and I like the second one too a lot. I like the first 3 a lot.
Yeah, the first 3 originals.
And I like the one with Busta Rhymes, where it's like a web show, and Busta Rhymes is there, and what's her name from America's Next Top Model? Tyra Banks. I think she's in it.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, I think it's H2O.
H2O?
Yeah.
Wait, that's LL Cool J.
Okay, then there's one with Busta Rhymes as well. Who knows?
I don't know.
It'd be great if we had internet in here.
Yeah, if we had internet in here, we could look it up.
Yeah.
Or if we had a Justin Amick.
Sure. But you didn't watch any horror movies?
Not a lot. I watched the newest Hellraiser because they did like a remake of it.
I've only seen the end of the second one
of Hellbound because of that.
The doctor guy.
Yeah.
I know. I've never watched those. I've seen pictures of like the Hellraisers.
Yeah.
And they're like
the Cenobites.
There's the fishy one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Before I ask you to do this task for me, you know what I watched last night?
What?
Oh my God, dude. is a movie called The Cranes Are Flying.
The Cranes Are Flying?
Yeah. Terrible name for a movie, but like it's but oh my god, it was this 1957. It was made in Russia. I can't remember anyone's names because they're all Russian, but it was like it was like either right before it ended or right after it ended, where like Stalin was like controlling like a lot of the media at the time, and so there wasn't a lot of things allowed in like movies and stuff. And this was, I can't remember if it was right before it ended or right after it ended. It was probably right after it ended. So there's like mentions of like draft dodging. And sort of like showing the horrors of war. Like the movie's about this, like these two people that are in love, and they're in Russia, and one of them has to go off to war. And it's, oh my god, I think definitely check it out. And
Is it on like HBO Max or anything?
I watched it on the Criterion channel.
Oh, you're a Criterion channel guy.
Yeah, because they got these collections they put up every month, and they're always really fun to go through.
Is it like on like the Fire Stick or something?
Yeah, there's an app.
Okay.
But this movie, like the guy, it was either the direct, I can't remember anyone's names, but it was like the director or the cinematographer. They were actually in the military, and they were a camera guy in World War II.
Oh.
And they learned a lot. They had to hold the cameras. So this was like this is like early handheld techniques, and the stuff they were doing with it. There's this one scene where the main guy's running up the stairs, and he's like trying to catch up with, his love. And he's going to tell her something. And the camera's like spinning around and around as he goes up the stairs. It looks great. There's this one, it's a handheld, and they're following her, the main girl, Veronica, and they're following her. It's all one shot. This whole thing, and they're following her with the handheld, and then she goes out to the street where the tanks are, and the camera just shoots up to the sky. It's like insane looking. And then I'm not going to spoil what happens, but the ending, I don't get emotional at movies per se. So I'm physically emotional. The last time, like when I was a kid, Fox and the Hound was the movie that fucked me up, and I was like, oh my god. But this movie like absolutely obliterated me last night. It was like 2 a.m. I had the laptop on the belly. I was like, oh my god. The main character, like it's a movie, stuff happens, but the way she's asked to do something and the way she does it, like right after, and then how she does it, it's just like, it fucking obliterated. I was just done. And I was like, oh god.
Just way to, this is a good nightcap.
Yeah, it was, but that's the Cranes Are Flying. What were you talking about? What was that about? Oh, the horror movies? Yeah, the Cranes, I just had to talk about that movie, I guess.
I think the last like horror movie I watched, I had never seen it until like about a month ago. I watched The Fly.
Is that Jeff
Goldblum movie?
I don't think I've seen that.
I mean,
I've seen like the, clips from it.
It's not like a horror movie as far as like, it's like, blood and guts, like slasher stuff.
Yeah, it's
just like,
is that Cronenberg? Is that the body horror guy?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's just body horror, and it's fucking gross because he just slowly turns himself into a fucking fly on accident.
Yeah.
He was building a teleportation machine. A fly got in it.
Hey, we should make that. What was that movie you had?
Shower wasps.
Yeah, shower wasps.
Yeah.
We need to make that.
We need to make shower wasps. It's just like I think I just watched
we won't explain what shower wasp is. You can get the idea of it, but I have like I was thinking about shower wasps actually earlier in the shower.
Yeah. And it's terrifying, right?
Yeah,
what if that happened?
But I had like a whole story like in my head, and I was like, "Oh man, we
gotta make this happen."
Yeah, we gotta make this.
Once we're done with the band, we're gonna make movies.
Yeah. So the horror. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask you just because. Do you think you can name the? Let's try. Let's try the. Oh man.
Is there like a top 10 list or something?
Yeah, the scariest horror movies ever. I want to see if you can name. Well, I want to see because I don't know if you. There's one. There's a couple. There's one I have never seen.
Who made this list?
It's IMDb.
Okay, and it's just like it's like an official editor's list.
I guess.
Scariest Halloween movies or like most popular?
Scariest horror movies.
Scariest horror movies.
Do you think you can name the top 10?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
The Exorcist is on there.
That's number 1.
Okay. I'd imagine Poltergeist might be on there.
No.
It's not. Is Halloween on there?
No.
It's not on there. I didn't think
There's 101 on the list.
But it's not the top 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Exorcist is number 1.
The Exorcist is number 1. Jaws?
No.
I'm just trying to think of like what like a big publication.
I'm gonna give you 10 lives because I don't want to be here all fucking day doing this. I'm gonna give you 10 lives, as in like 10 guesses, and if you get one right, you get to keep a life.
Okay.
Yeah. If you get one wrong, you lose that life, and you get them all wrong. A bloody axe murderer guy is gonna hop in here and get you.
Bloody axe murderer.
All right, go for it. You got Exorcist, and you need 9 more.
Need 9 more? All right.
Yeah.
Fuck. I could just name horror movies, but
you could.
Okay. Got Child's Play?
No.
Why can't I think of any movies? Is this Shining on there?
Not in the top 10.
Fuck. Is Come on, I know these movies.
Go on, dude.
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Not in the top 10. Think of the scariest shit you've ever seen.
Scariest shit I've ever seen?
Yeah.
Oh, is The Ring on there?
Not in the top 10.
Fuck. Is
Yeah?
Scream?
Not in the top 10.
Witch.
Not in the top 10.
Read the top 10. I can't do
You got
this.
4 chances left. Go for it. What if you get them all?
I'm not going to get them all.
Come on. You got 4 lives. I just like saying not in the top 10. Go for it. Come on. 4 more. Just shout them out. Go.
Nightmare on Elm Street 1.
No, not
Nightmare
in
on Elm
the,
Street 2.
not in the top 10.
Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Not in the top
Nightmare on
10.
Elm Street 4.
Well, no, not in the top 10. All right, so number 10 was Rosemary's Baby.
Okay.
Number 9 was the TV, which I agree with this because I saw the first remake movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah. I mean, nothing could beat the Tim Curry It.
Right.
That shit's fucking creepy when he's on the pond pointing.
Oh, yeah.
And laughing. Oh my god.
Oh, is the Tim Curry It on there?
Number 9, yeah. Number 8.
Fuck. Why did I forget about that one?
Number 8, Lady in White. Number 7, Pieces. Number 6, this is where you're going to start kicking yourself. Number 6, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, fuck me.
Number 5, Psycho.
God damn it.
Number 4, this one it's not scary in the sense, like there's like creepy imagery, but I don't necessarily agree with this, but because I feel like it's a very feel-good movie in a way, except for the twist, I suppose. The Sixth Sense. Number 3, The Changeling. Not the remake, right? No. Number 2, The Evil Dead.
Evil Dead's on there?
Yeah, very.
I didn't think that was. I didn't think of that as like
imagery.
scary.
It's funny.
It is funny.
I guess the imagery maybe.
Yeah.
Number 1, The Exorcist.
Oh.
So yeah.
I was just trying to think like what are like the movies that they put on these lists. So that's why
I don't know who.
spouting
I
off.
guess that's IMDb. Yeah. They're scary.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Halloween's over though. And I feel like WindleyMania is over. This episode.
This episode's over.
It was late, but why not?
Hey, we got it done.
Put something out there.
Huh?
Put something out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Give the people what they want.
Sure. Yeah.
Even if it's fashionably late.
Yeah. And, been through the desert with a podcast without a topic, really. You like that?
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
We made it through.
Yeah. So I don't know what's coming up on WindleyMania. As far as Windley,
We consider this a announcement for an announcement. Just go to all of our.
okay? Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Is the other band trying to like conceal it?
They have not posted anything regarding it. Other bands haven't posted.
Is it confirmed?
It's happening.
Okay.
I was talking to them. I had asked them some questions about something recently, and it is confirmed.
Okay, well,
everything's good.
We're just playing a bunch of shows.
Yeah,
like
we're gonna be playing a bunch of shows.
Like what, 5 or 6 shows?
5 or 6 shows.
Yeah. There's gonna be one in Myrtle Beach. We're gonna try to get going on that. December 2nd. Right?
December 2nd.
Island
That's
Bar.
what they had asked. I had asked them about that, and then they had asked me something about it too.
I don't know who else is playing.
I do.
Okay.
But, I don't know if they want to announce anything yet. So
yeah,
but just
weird about that.
I don't know. Some bands care, some bands don't. I'm just we didn't put this together, but we're grateful for the people that did.
Sure.
So we're trying to
absolutely
respect what I'm imagining they want, even though it's not like the hugest deal. You might not think, but it might be. I think it's a big deal.
Are you talking to me? Or are you just saying in general?
I think in general, I think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, some people might think like, "Oh, just say it," and I'm just like, I don't know.
Well, I'm in that camp.
Yeah, I want to just say it. I want to say every day.
We're just playing shows.
We're just playing some shows.
Yeah.
Get on the internet and follow the. Oh, you did this part. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll get. Yeah. Was there anything else? I don't know what we're gonna do. When I got.
We got.
There's gonna be some fun stuff going. There'll be another song soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just I'm taking my time.
Yeah.
I'm taking my time.
Yeah.
There'll be another song soon.
Yeah.
And then hopefully there'll be a bunch of songs.
Once we do this.
And then hopefully I got another thing I'll have to pitch to you.
Okay.
I think it'll be really fun.
All right.
Because we talk. Let's just say this: we talk about movies a lot.
Yeah.
And I think it would be even more obnoxious to do more things movie related. But,
I agree.
But I guess that's it.
I think it is.
Yeah. Is there any other? Are those the only shows? We don't. December 2nd. Circle that.
December 2nd.
Hey, when's that Fresh Brewed show? That's coming up, right?
Oh, Turn Fort's playing November 11th.
You turn a Fort Day, but never any ordinary though.
Never any ordinary. And the band Clementine.
Everyone knows about Turn Forte.
Locals know about Turn Fort,
but you guys wait till you see Never Any Ordinary.
Never Any Ordinary. Case
fun
ass.
band,
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited that they're coming back.
Yeah.
And the band that Turn Forte is playing with, Clementine, I checked them out. They're pretty sick.
I'm excited to see them. Yeah.
So that's gonna be a good show.
Yeah.
So come out.
Gotta support that. What is there anything else happening? We just like free advertising.
What else is there? I think there's another show on November 11th too at Gator Tills, but I forgot who's playing. So
is that the same day as the Fresh Brewed?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd that happen?
I don't know what happened. It's a completely different show.
Like a metal bands?
There's metal bands.
Sweet.
So something for everybody.
You can go back and forth.
You could. They're pretty. If you want to.
They're really close to each other.
They're pretty close. I'm sure the show at Gator Tales will go on later, like a little bit later. So you might be able to catch a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So
sounds like an evening, November 11th. Sounds like an evening. All right.
But yeah, December 2nd, if you want to see the Windley band at the Island Bar.
Which, I mean, come on.
I mean, you gotta.
Come on.
We do cool stuff at our shows,
Yeah. We get in the fights at our.
We get in the fights.
Interband fights.
We get into interband fights.
Yeah.
Call each other out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, for more Windley crap, you can follow at Windley_band.com.
You say it like a person.
For more Windley crap, you can follow at _.
For more Windley crap, you can follow at Windley_band.
Yeah.
On Instagram, on the Twitter.
Day. Had a long night. Had a long day.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Twitter and Instagram is really all we use.
I thought we were only going to go 30 minutes, but it's like an hour now. Good. All right, let's get out of here. Bye-bye.